Hi, I'm Billy, Whiskey Exchange Ambassador, and I'll talk to you today a little bit about Balblair 18. So for years, Balblair has been known for producing vintage releases, but that was never really going to be sustainable, and they're quite confusing and nobody really knew what they were. So last year they decided instead to switch to a range of age statement whiskies, trying to sort of showcase a new house style. And so they're all focused around, after the initial entry level, which is focusing around the traditional bourbon cask style of Balblair, the rest of them all talk about sherry finishes and bringing in a combination of sherry and bourbon cask maturation to really sort of showcase the depth and wealth of the different types of whiskey you can get from Balblair. I've been a big fan for years, and this combination is very much the style I really like. And the 18, top end of the initial three releases, the three regular releases, and it's one that really gets that balance perfect for me. So it's 15 and a half years in second fill bourbon casks, which allows the whiskey to develop without getting too much of an oaky influence, but still bringing up a little bit. And then it's 3 years in first fill sherry casks, and those sherry casks then add this big rich depth to the whiskey itself, which has been able to mature and just develop on its own without being overtaken by the wood, which means you end up with a very well balanced dram, which brings together all those different bits. So first things first, on the nose. Balblair for me always has this sort of core of fruit and honey, and it's apples and honey all the way for this. But there's something rich, vanilla-y, sweet coming in behind, almost like sort of cake batter and vanilla sauce, and maybe a little bit of a raisiny thing coming in there as well. On the palate, loads of fruitcakey goodness, but it's not just a massive whack of fruitcake and nothing else. It's fruitcake, it's baked apples, it's freshly sliced apples, it's a drizzle of cream, lovely spiciness in there as well. Never gets too heavy. It's got a nice chunk of sherry in there, never forgets where it is, where it's from, and what the style of the distillery is, and the whiskey that comes from the distillery, and that spirit underneath all of it. So lovely, well balanced dram, nice whack of sherry. If that's your thing, Balblair 18.